Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I want to look at the FineFine D6. It's a kind of stream deck, I guess. I actually bought it for my son, and I thought I'd do a little video on it, and that's why I'm on this setup. I'm not in my usual setup, so I'm actually on my son's PC here. So I've got the stream deck literally down here. You can just see my hand there. So it's on the desk. Okay, so what we can do is, well, I'm going to show you exactly what it is. It is basically like a stream deck, but it's FineFine's version of it. It's called the Game D6, and it's basically a shortcut keyboard basically, and you can program all these little keys here into little shortcuts, but not only that, you can integrate those shortcuts within apps. So for example, if you're a streamer and you're wanting to control certain things within OBS, then you can program these little shortcuts to do things that you would normally do with your mouse or your keyboard. Mute, next scene, start, stop, little things like that you would normally do on your keyboard. So basically, I'm going to show you this. Just go straight into the software, which ironically could actually make this into a shortcut. But anyway, on your Stream Deck. So as soon as I open up, this is what it's like. So basically, all you have to do is install some software. It's pretty easy peasy, self-intuitive stuff. And once you load it up, this is basically what you get, and you can. This will be a blank slate, but you can just drag and drop things. So if you want to do it this way, so there's Fortnite, hasn't got that set up, so I can just drag that on there, and then when I click on Fortnite here, this should open up. I've never actually tried this yet, so hopefully it will, and it should just load up Fortnite, and as usual, it's not actually doing it. Yes, it is. It's doing something. There we go. So it's just taking a wee while for it to load up, but there we go. So Fortnite is now opening up on the PC. Can we just close this down? Yes, I want to exit. Right, so there you go. That's one way of putting on a shortcut. As you can see, you'll now see Fortnite's down there. Don't know if I covered that before, but yeah. So that's one way of showing you how to use a simple shortcut. So anything you've got on the screen, you can then implement it on your little pad, and then you can just click on that instead of having to put your mouse pad on there. So as you can see, I've got that with Google Chrome, NVIDIA app, there's Roblox, Steam, that sort of idea. But we've also got some things down here. So how do we get these things? Well, you go into Store, and then it brings up basically, again, this is a little shortcut into the FineFine's website, or their software. So we've got Discover here, basically just selling all the things that we've got from FineFine, but we've got plugins here. So this is the kind of things that you can install onto your Stream Deck. We've got Discover, we've just done that, plugins, so there are submenus down here, and you can install simple things onto your Stream Deck, or that you can then put onto your Stream Deck. For example, there's quite a lot of productivity here, so developer tools, monitoring, I've already put monitoring on, I think, yeah, that's monitoring for speed test. You've got OBS Studio plugin, all these kind of things, lots of things for OBS. If you go down to audio, there's lots of audio manipulation, utilities. One thing that I would look for here, we've got social, so we can put on, you can control your Discord. You can do quite a lot through gaming. There's quite a lot here. I don't want to bore you all with the amount of stuff that's here, but you can also control things like lighting. So if you've got smart lighting from any of these, like Govee, for example, Homey, Newer, any of these sort of lighting, then you can install this plugin, and then you can control your lights through this little shortcut. Basically, that's what it is. It's just a shortcut. It's like another keyboard, basically, but it gives you little icons. So there's quite a few things here that we can look at. There are also other things you can change the icons as well. Different kind of customizable icons. I don't really know much about that, but there's a Final Cut Pro icon pack, artistic Pro, I don't know. There's a lot there. I'm not even going to pretend to say that I know anything about that. As I said, this is my son's device. We've also got quite a lot of tutorials, which is really, really good. So if you do get stuck, there are tutorials, and basically what these are shortcuts onto YouTube that'll tell you basically how to use it if you're ever stuck. Because some of the things aren't totally plug and play. Some of the things for Discord, for example, I had to look up some of these tutorials and how to do it because it wasn't quite as straightforward as I would like it to. So there is some of these things aren't exactly straightforward. I will give you that. Just that straight up there. So I'm just going to stop that from loading in because it seems to be taking ages to load up. I think it's just because I'm screen recording at the same time. So we'll just close that down. And now we go back onto this screen here. Realize that everything that I've used on the last screen that I've installed automatically appears here. So we have got, just as default, you've got a FineFine control deck, you've got a toolbox, you can do a website, things like that, hotkeys switch. Again, I haven't really got into a lot of detail of this myself. You could get an audio player. There's OBS that we've installed previously. We've got a Discord one. Again, that's not completely self-explanatory. You need to get into a bit of detail if you want to use Discord. And right, here's one, for example, if you're used to doing, if you want to couple this with, not just for work, not for play, but also for work, you can manipulate things like Microsoft Teams. You can, so if you want to if you're used to doing lots of Teams meetings, then you can use this for shortcuts, which is very handy. You can also create different pages. You can create folders, so it's a lot easier for you to, so it's not just a jumble of little icons here. I've only just got a few here, so you can manipulate that to any way you want. In other words, you can make it look as organized or as unorganized as you like. It really is. It really is a very customizable thing. It's just another keyboard, but it makes it a lot easier. Obviously, it's a visual thing you can see just by putting your finger on it. Like if you want to open up Chrome straight away, it'll open up Chrome like that, instead of having to go over here and open up Chrome, or down here and open up Chrome. But it also does things. We have a system monitor here. I want to show that because I installed that earlier on. System performance. So we can, if I put that in there, I'm pretty sure it'll tell you exactly how much performance you're using straight away, and I can actually see that just there. So I'm using 47% of my performance, or memory I should say. You could do one for temperature, which is what my son has this at the top of the screen all the time, so you could actually take that away. And now you can just have a glance down there and it'll tell you exactly how much performance he's using, obviously when he is gaming, which is quite a handy thing to have, I think. We've also got ones there for GPU, memory, temperature, all that kind of stuff. So there's a few things in there that'd be quite useful. It's how much free storage I've got, for example, GPU temperature, all these kind of things. They're usually quite handy to have if you want to kind of keep a lookout for these sort of things, especially if you're gaming. You can just glance down and look at it and see, why am I lagging? Well, it's because I'm using up 98% of my GPU temperature or performance or whatever. I'm not going to pretend to understand what that is, but yeah, I'm just going to fill that in there. There we go. So it's quite a handy thing to look at. So there you go. That was just a rough outlook of this FineFine Stream Deck, basically. And it's quite a handy thing to have. It's also half the price of a regular Elgato Stream Deck, so you can make up your mind which one's the best one for you. But there's a lot of customization about this, and yeah, it really depends on what you use it for, because I know the Elgato one has a lot of integration with a lot of apps that are popular, and obviously they pay for that, and that's why the price is price, and this is probably why this is half the price, because they might not have that integration. But there we go. There you go. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this video makes sense, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.